Hello everyone, Cousin here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1314 and New York Times Hot Sudoku for January 23rd, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1314. I'm gonna start with the word incur. Incur. Alright, got the U yellow, and I placed the R as the last letter. So where does the U go? It could be something like super, and let's try that. Wow, okay. So, I've placed PE and R, which leaves only one spot possible for the U, which is first. So use something PER. I think, in this case, it has to be upper. And that is today's Wordle answer. Nice. So I got really lucky with the first two guesses. And yeah, I think it was, mostly luck. Because Alright, so I placed the U, I placed the R, and I put the U somewhere else, and in the process, I also placed the P and E. So that's how I got today's Wordle answer upper in 3 tries. Yeah, alright, I'll definitely take a 3-guess attempt. For the previous 5 days, they're all 4-guess attempts, and today is a 3. Um, Yeah. Got today's Wordle answer upper in 3 tries. This is Wordle number 1314. Let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is January 23rd, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. There's 4 points left. To force the digit 4 into row 3 in block 2, so these 4's points left and this cell sees another 4. So in block 1, the digit 4 is forced into this cell. This 4 points down, and this 4 points right. So in block 6, the digit 4 is forced into row 6, so the 4's in block 5 is forced into one of these two cells. We also have these 5's pointing left, and these 5's point up. These 7's point down, the 7 points up, and the 7 points right. So in block 2, the digit 7 is forced into row 2. So these 7's point right, and this cell sees another 7. This 9 points up, and this 9 points left. So in block 1, the digit 9 is forced into row 2. Okay, these 6's force the digit 6 into this cell in block 5. The 6 points up, and the 6 points right. To force the digit 6 into this cell in block 3, these 6's point left, and this cell sees another 6, and these 6's also point down. Okay, now after I place the 6, the digits 1 and 3 in row 1 point right. So both 1 and 3 in block 3 are forced into these two cells only. Because of this 1 and this 3 here, both 1 and 3 are forced into these two cells in block 3. So in order to fit both 1 and 3 into block 3, I have to make these two cells reserved for 1 and 3. So this 1-3 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Because once again, they have to be 1 and 3. This 1-3 pair makes the other 3 open cells in block 3 a 5-7-9 triple. This 5-7-9 triple means that this cell contains the other missing digits of row 1, which is a 2. You can also see that by saying that these 3 cells see this 2, so this is the only cell available for 2 in row 1. Alright, now there's 8 points left. To force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 1. Okay, so the digit 1 in block 6 is forced into one of these two cells. These 3s point down, and this cell sees another 3. Okay, so 1 and 9 in column 4 points down, and 1 and 9 in row 8 also points into block 8. So both 1 and 9 in block 8 can only go into these two cells. So once again, these 1s and 9s force both 1 and 9 into these two cells only. So in order to fit both 1 and 9 into block 8, I have to make these two cells reserved for 1 and 9. So this 1-9 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Now, this 8 points down. Oh, and okay, I missed this 8 as well, but these 8s point down, and this cell cannot contain an 8 because of the 1-9 pair. So in block 8, the digit 8 is forced into this cell. I think for now, that's about it I can do with the 1-9 pair, because the other 4 cells contain 2, 4, 6, and 7. Oh, then in this case, this must be a 2. Okay, let me explain. First of all, the cell sees 6 and 7. So this cell is down to 2 or 4, leaving 6 and 7 over here, right? Because 1-9 pair makes these 4 cells contain 2, 4, 6, and 7, because they are the other missing digits of block 8. Alright, so this cell sees 6 and 7. But it also sees 4, because in column 4, these two open cells see another 4. So in the column, the digit 4 is forced into one of these 3 cells down here. And because 4 is guaranteed into one of these 3 cells, this cell will see the 4s no matter what. So this cell actually cannot contain a 4, because 4 is present in one of these 3 cells, and that is a must. So I can eliminate 4 from this cell, because it sees 4 from one of these 3 cells, which are all in block 8. So this cell cannot contain a 4, and also cannot contain 6 and 7, so this cell can only be a 2. Okay, so now this 2 points left, this 2 points up. So in block 2, the digit 2 is forced into one of these two cells, and these two cells form a 2-7 pair. As you can see in block 2, the digits 2 and 7 are missing. These 2s and 7s force both 2 and 7 into these two cells only. So in order to fit both 2 and 7 into block 2, I have to make these two cells reserved for 2 and 7. So this 2-7 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Now, this 5 cannot go into this cell because of the 2-7 pair. So in block 2, the digit 5 is forced into this cell, followed by the 4, which goes into this cell, and this cell is a 3 because of the pair. This 3 makes this cell 1 and 3. 1 and 8 are the missing digits of row 3. This 1-8 pair makes these 3 cells contain 5, 6, and 9. 4 in this cell is eliminated. I can force the digit 4 into this cell in block 5. This cell is for 1 or 9 for the column. Okay, and another thing is that this cell actually cannot contain a 7, because it sees 7 from the 4, 6, 7 triple down here. So after eliminating 7 from this cell, I can make this cell a 7, this a 2, and this is a 3, because it's the only other missing digits, apart from the digits involved in this triple. Okay, and 1, 2, and 9 go into these three cells. These threes point left, and this cell sees another 3. So in block 4, the digit 3 is forced into this cell. These threes point down, and this cell sees another 3. In row 5, the missing digits are 1, 2, and 9. These two cells see another 2. So in row 5, 2 is forced into this cell, and this cell also sees 1. So I can place 9 and 1 this way to complete the row. This one also helps make this a 9 and this a 1. These 9s point right, and this cell sees another 9. Okay, the missing digits of block 6 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. This cell sees 1, 2, and 4. So 1, 2, and 4 go into the other 3 cells, making this cell an 8. Okay, this cell now cannot contain a 9. The missing digits of column 7 are 5, 6, and 7. This cell sees 5, so it's 6 or 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's think about the missing digits of block 4. They include 1, 5, 8, and 9. 1, I think, is not quite limited. 5 is forced into one of these two cells. 8 is forced into one of these two cells down here, and 9 is forced into one of these three cells. And we have a 1-8 pair. So in column 3, we have two open cells which only contain two certain digits. So in this case, the only combinations are 1-8 or 8-1 in these two cells. And remember that we cannot leave cells empty, because that'll break the Sudoku rules. I cannot leave these two cells to be empty, so in order to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 1 and 8 in these two cells. So this 1-8 pair eliminates 1s and 8s from all other open cells in the column. Right, because I have to keep both 1 and 8 in these two cells to avoid empty cells. Otherwise, it'll break the Sudoku puzzle. So this 1-8 pair makes the other three open cells in the column a 5, 6, 7 triple. This cell sees a 5, so it can only contain 6 or 7. And in row 7, we have the same thing going on. We have two open cells which only contain two certain digits. In this case, these two cells only contain 6 or 7. So in order to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 6 and 7 in these two cells. The only combinations are 6, 7, or 7, 6. In order to avoid empty cells, and to prevent breaking the Sudoku puzzle, I must keep both 6 and 7 in these two cells. So this 6-7 pair eliminates all other digits from these... this muscle memory. I know I shouldn't have, but yeah, this 6-7 pair eliminates 6s and 7s from all other open cells in this row. So this 6-7 pair eliminates 6 and 7 from this cell, making this cell a 4, and these two cells also form a 6-7 pair. We have a 5, 6, 7 triple in row 9, so it's basically the same concept. These three open cells in row 9 only contain three certain digits, 5, 6, and 7. So in order to avoid empty cells, I must keep 5, 6, and 7 in these three cells. So this 5, 6, 7 triple eliminates 5, 6, and 7s from all other open cells in this row. So this 5, 6, 7 triple makes the other four open cells in row 9 contain 1, 2, 4, and 8. These four cells contain 1, 2, 4, and 8. This cell sees a 4, so it's 1, 2, or 8. This cell sees 2, so it's 1, 4, or 8. These two cells see 1, so they are 2, 4, and 8, but actually this cell also sees 8. So this cell is 2 or 4 only, and these three cells form a 1, 2, 4 triple. Sorry, this cell actually cannot contain a 5. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 4 triple here. Basically the same concept. In column 9, we have 3 open cells which only contain 3 certain digits. So in order to avoid empty cells, I must keep 1, 2, and 4 in these 3 cells. So this 1, 2, 4 triple eliminates 1s, 2s, and 4s from all other open cells in this column. So this 1, 2, 4 triple means that the other 3 open cells in column 9 form a 3, 7, 9 triple. So I think they go like this. But actually, this cell cannot contain a 7 because of the 6, 7 pair. So it's only 3 or 9. Not sure how much that helps, though. Okay, let's think about this. In row 7, we have a 6, 7 pair, which means that the other 4 open cells in this row contain 2, 3, 8, and 9, because they're the other missing digits of the row. This cell sees 2 and 3, so it can only contain either 8 or 9. Let's think about it. 2, 3, 8, 9. 2, 3, 8, 9. This cell sees 3 only, so it's 2, 8, or 9. Is there something I'm missing? Or I'm not sure. Okay, in row 8, the missing digits are 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This cell sees 3, 6, and 7, so it can only contain either 4 or 5. This cell sees 4, 6, and 7, so this cell can only contain either 3 or 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This cell sees 3 and 7, so it can only contain either 4, 5, or 6. This is 2, 3, 8, or 9, right? Okay, so, damn, what am I missing? Like, I think I've done all the markings, but clearly I am missing something. What could that be? Hmm. Wait, am I blind? This 9, these two cells cannot contain 9 because of the given 9 in this cell. Wow. Sorry I missed this for so long. You've probably been screaming at me. I do apologize. Okay, and again, this cell sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the 6, 7 pair, as well as 7, and also 9. So it can only be an 8. Alright, that's nice. This 8 eliminates 8 from this cell, making this a 1, 8, 1. Okay, after I place this 1, the digit 8 in block 4 is then forced into this cell. This 1 points right, making this cell a 1. 2, 4 pair makes this cell a 9, which makes this 2. And, okay, all of these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 9. All 8s are placed. Nice. What's the next step? 5, 9 pair. Okay, we have a 5, 9 pair in column 1. So this 5, 9 pair eliminates 5s and 9s from all other open cells in the column, which means that this cell cannot contain a 5. It can only be a 3. Because once again, you can look at it the other way. these 1s, 2s, and 3s force these 3 digits into these 2 cells only. So they go into block 7. These 3 cells form a 1, 2, 3 triple. So this cell sees 1 and 2, it can only be a 3. That's another way of finding the triple rather than the pair, but both work. This 3 makes this 2 and 1 because I've also got the 1 here, which makes this 4, this a 2. Because of the triple, these have to be the other missing digits. This 2 makes this 4, 2, 4, and the cell sees a 2, so it's 9, 5, 7, 9. Sorry, I meant to put 3 into this cell instead. 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, and this Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I've finished today's New York Times Hot Sudoku in 21 minutes and 38 seconds. So I would say this Sudoku puzzle is just the right difficulty. Difficulty is, yeah, it's kind of perfect for a hard Sudoku. I'll go over some key spots as a quick summary. So I think completing the majority of the top 3 rows was quite helpful. Even though you have the markings of 1, 8, and 5, 6, 9 left in block 1 towards the end, I feel like the pattern that the cells and the digits lined up was quite useful for you to get lots of digits placed. So yeah, I think up here was fine, especially the 6. Okay, yeah, the 1-3 pair in block 3 after placing the 6. So yeah, there was the 1-3 pair in block 3, which made the 5-7-9 triple in the same block and placed the 2 over here. Sorry, my mouse, I think the battery is not doing that great, so I'll use my... Okay. And then later on, I feel like down here, the 1-9 pair in block 8 was quite useful. The 1-9 pair in block 8, which helped place the 8, the 2, and the 4, 6, 7 triple in the same block, but it also works for column 4, because these 3 cells lined up in column 4. So yeah, this 1-9 pair helped place 2 and 8 as well as the 4, 6, 7 triple in block 8. And towards the end, there were so many pairs or triples that worked the other way, which included the 1-8 pair in column 3, the 6-7 pair in row 7, and the 5-6-7 triple in row 9, as well as the 1-2-4 triple in column 9. So, yeah, I feel like all of these pairs and triples formed a kind of chain reaction, and I feel like they were quite significant for, completing the ending part of the Sudoku puzzle. So yeah. If you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Hopefully this video helped. I'll end it here. Alright, today is January 23rd, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1314 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for today. See you all next time. Bye!